Jumu'ah is a blessed day. Like people say, Ramadan Mubarak, Jum'ah Mubarak, and Eid Mubarak. They're all from the Mubarak family, right? You need to understand one thing. The Islamic greeting is Assalamu alaikum. Even on Eid day, don't abandon the Sunnah. What is the Sunnah? The Sunnah greeting mentioned in the Quran, the one Allah will use to greet us when we enter Jannah, what is it? Assalamu alaikum and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. No matter what day it is, no matter what occasion it is, do not replace this. Don't replace it. Once you've said it, Assalamu alaikum, my brother, he will answer you, Wa alaikum assalam. Then I can say, Eid Mubarak. You see what I did? I greeted for Eid, but only after the salam. Because the salam is an ibadah, it's an act of worship. Don't kill it on the day of Eid. Don't kill it on a Friday. Don't kill it just because Ramadan has started. Some people don't know this. That's why we're talking about it today. There's no harm in saying Eid Mubarak for as long as you don't consider it the initial Islamic greeting, because that is only Assalamu alaikum. Do you follow the point? And inshallah we can educate and we can conscientize and we can remember. Be it a Friday. I've come across people on a Friday, they think with a good heart that on a Friday you don't say Assalamu alaikum, you just say Jumma Mubarak. That's it. And on an Eid day you don't say Assalamu alaikum, you say Eid Mubarak. It replaces the salam. Not at all. Say it by all means, but only after the salam, because that's the dua. Peace be upon you. In fact, you need greater peace on the day of Eid. May Allah bless all of us.
Sister asked the question that why is Friday given more importance? And the beloved Prophet said it is like a weekly Eid. Like a weekly Eid. Like how the Christians, they have Sunday, the Jews had Saturday. So for the Muslims to be different, that is the reason the Prophet chose Friday. And there are various hadith which mention the importance even of Friday. The Sahih hadith mentioning that the Noah's Ark came and it got the land when there was a flood on a Friday, and various benefits. But in the Islamic context, it is the weekly important day in which we have the congregational Salah. And the congregation Salah, it is more important. Normally we pray 5 times a day, but once a week we offer the Jummah Salah, which is a bigger gathering. It's like a weekly Eid, and it's compulsory that we should pray in that gathering. And in that Jummah Salah, like we had today in the afternoon, the Imam gives a qudbah, he gives a speech and gives guidance, the weekly guidance to the Muslims. What is the requirement? He may talk about the local affairs, he may talk about things which are important and convey the message. So Friday basically is a weekly Eid or a weekly main day of the Muslims. Hope that's the question.
Saying Jumu'ah Mubarak. If somebody is doing this occasionally as wishing somebody a happy day, a happy week, a happy month, a happy whatever, no problem. But keep in mind that Jumu'ah Mubarak, it is not a prescribed greeting or invocation relating to any Jumu'ah or any Friday. Like what people do after every prayer when they turn around and they say haraman and jam'an, to the point that some people believe that it is a routine, some sort of rituals that we have to do it, and they interrupt others while doing khitam al-salah because they have to do this. But if somebody greeted me and said Jumu'ah Mubarak to you, happy and blessed Jumu'ah for you, I would say, and same to you, with pleasure. Somebody is wishing me a blessing, okay? This is not this is not something that I believe it is prescribed to be said on every Friday or relating to any or every Friday. It is similar to greeting somebody in the morning and saying good morning, good evening. Our greeting, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, is much more comprehensive. It's a divine greeting, number one. And number two, when you say to a particular time, good morning, then you're limiting the goodness to that morning. Good evening to the evening. Good afternoon likewise. But when you say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, this is comprehensive, 24/7 peace, mercy and blessings. So it will be best if you avoid doing this on regular basis, because as you know that there are Many of the scholars who say that if you take this as a routine, like every Friday you wish the person Jum'ah Mubarakah, and it seems like it is a tradition relating to the Friday or Friday prayer, which is not. But if you do that occasionally, or if somebody says Jum'ah Mubarak to you and you answer back by saying and same to you, there is no problem with that. By that, brothers and sisters, we've come to the end of today's edition of our program Ask Huda. I ask Allah the Great to forgive me my sins and my errors if I've done any mistake or error, and to teach us all what we don't know and to guide us what is best. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم.